Hey, what's up? Good afternoon to all you Young and Restless fans on YouTube. I'm Justin Fleming. I'm here to discuss to all of you about discuss and talk to all of you today about today's Young and Restless, about Summer's hypocrisy, and why actress Hunter King should get off the show. I'm gonna discuss to all of you about today's Young and Restless today. For all of you who just watched it 30 minutes ago, or like 30 minutes ago. To all of you. Oh, I mean like 60 minutes ago to all of you fans. I'm gonna read to all you from today's episode from soaps sheknows.com and read to all of you about today's Young and Restless. And then I'm gonna discuss to all of you about my thoughts and to actor about thoughts on the actress Hunter King. At the Chancellor's estate, Chance brings Abby ginger ale and crackers to settle her stomach. It suddenly dawns on her. Maybe there is more to this. Maybe there's more to this than just feeling nauseous, Chance says. Chance figures it's more likely to be clams they have for dinner than the pregnancy, not to be dissuaded. Abby decides she'll take a test. In Amanda's suite, Nia begins by saying sorry. She tells Amanda she was quite unfortunately a mistake. Amanda sarcastically replies she's glad she took time off to find the right words. Nia explains sometimes the truth is harsh. She recalls telling her parents she was pregnant was the scariest thing she ever had to do coming from a very religious family with a father who was a rising star in politics. She was told to take a leave of absence from school to give birth, then let the twins be adopted. Rose was paid off, so there will be no further contact. Nia admits the decisions were made for her, and she was relieved. Amanda Amanda asks Nia how was the decision was made to separate the twins. Nia assumes her parents made the call when she went back to finish school, then later married, and had a child the right way. Amanda questions her never looking for them. Nia explains the twins would have been a threat, but claims she's a good mother to Imani. Amanda asks her father. Nia says he died to a car accident a year after she was born. Amanda sighs, so they're both gone, and tells her Hillary is dead. Nia learns Hillary died in a car accident just like her father. Amanda forces Nia to look at her eyes. Her eyes and face were Hillary's too, but they shared nothing in life. You robbed us of each other, she then screams. You missed out. Hillary was a star. She was a force of nature, and adds that she's a pretty amazing too. She's pretty amazing too. Nia cries, I wish. Amanda hollers, you wish what? Suddenly there's a hammering on the door. It's Imani. Imani storms into Amanda's room and concerned because Nia's been crying. Nia urges Imani to go home. They'll talk later. Imani's about to call the police when Nia stops her. I'm sorry. This is not a lie. This is my daughter. Imani Imani looks. Imani turns to look at Amanda in shock. She barks that it can't be true, and insists she and her mother leave now, and she goes. Nia tells Amanda the words "I'm sorry." I'm sorry, all almost laughable and inadequate, but they are all she has to offer. Amanda reminds her she was about to express a wish. What was it? Imani snaps, Mom, let's go. Nia exits. Nia exits. On the Jabot jet, Billy and Kyle bicker until everyone says their goodnight. Summer continues working. Billy calls her aside to say he thinks she'll really do good things at Jabot Collective. Summer's impressed with what she's doing at Chance Com as well. She hopes left his worst witch instincts behind him for good. Billy has has some Billy's had some help. Summer jokes she doesn't know what Lily sees in him. Then warns him not to hurt her. They establish she's grown and may be worthy of her. On the plane, talk turns to Billy having to do something difficult that is long overdue. He tells Summer he is very sorry. I really hate what I did to you. He took advantage of her feelings. Summer won't pretend she was innocent, but it really did hurt. Billy doesn't know how she ever talks to him and appreciates hearing him out. As he returns to his seat, Lily quickly closes her eyes. Later, Billy updates everyone the pilot is ready to take off. He senses later Billy updates everyone that the pilot is ready to take off. He senses Lily is off and asks, "Is everything all right?" She's just worried about being late for the meeting. At the Chancellor's Estate, Abby's test was negative. She thinks it would be prudent to take another and sends Chance to the all-night drugstore. Chance returns with the pregnancy test to find Abby on the couch. She awakens and relays she dreamed about the 3 babies again, but this time they weren't crying. She worries it's an omen. Chance gives her a pep talk. She heads upstairs with the new pregnancy test later. Later, Abby comes downstairs after another negative test and decides it's time they both get checked out. And they find out what they can do to spread up this process. As the jet lands in Los Angeles, Summer tells Billy to be good, and Kyle bickers with Billy about flying back together. Before they disembark, once alone, Lily asks Billy if something happened between him and Summer. Billy explains that after he found out Phyllis cheated on him with Nick, he slept with Summer. Lily's glad he and Summer talk, but warns this is a huge shock. Billy doesn't want to keep secrets from her. I care about you. Lily knows he's not a saint, but this sounds horrible. Billy didn't want to disrespect her by lying about it, but he admits he's worried. Lily needs time to this process. He needs time to process this. In their hotel room, Summer updates Kyle about her talk with Billy on the plane. He seems really remorseful. I've forgiven him. Kyle admires her big heart, but he won't forgive Billy, and Summer forgive Billy. Summer undresses and they suggest they shower together. Kyle dusts off his shirt and they jump on the bed. After sex, Summer reminds Kyle they need to find out what really happened with Sally Spectra. She calls Wyatt Spencer, who congratulates her on a new job, and she hopes she right up there in fashion. Summer explains she and Kyle Abbott are in L.A. and want to come to discuss work and a few things. Devon opens his door to Amanda, who didn't know where to go. Devon asks, what happened to you?" Amanda sighs and rushes into his arms. Devon soothes, "It's okay." Okay, now, right now, what I'm going to do is this to all of you that are watching this video on YouTube. I'm going to make a huge rant about today's Young and the Restless, a very huge rant about today's Young and the Restless, about Summer's hypocrisy. All right, number 1, Summer and Kyle needs to pay, and number 2, that's what Lily gets for cheating on Kane in the past. So what goes around comes around. And number 3, Hunter King should get the fuck off the show when she lied about Michael Mooney. And so what if I can say that to her face? And you know what? You know what about Summer? You know what, Summer? It's funny how you can call Wyatt about Sally when Lily knows about you and your past with Billy. You're a hypocrite, and so is your boyfriend. I really cannot stand this actress Hunter King. She needs to get the hell off the show. She's a bitch, just like her character Summer's a bitch, a blonde ass bitch. And who is Summer, and who and, you know she and you know what? As for Kyle, Kyle is the last one to I mean, who is he to judge? Who gives Kyle the right to judge his actions after he played loyal about her feelings? And summer has an and summer said and summer says Summer said, and who is Summer to say that she used Billy? Let me give you a little. Let me remind you something, you blonde ass bitch. You were the one that came on to Billy to get what you wanted. You were the one that came on to Billy to get what you wanted, just to hurt your mom. It's your fault. You came on to Billy. You came on to Billy, you blonde bitch, Summer. So who are you to say? So who you couldn't judge Billy? You and Billy. You're just to blame as Billy because Billy should have stopped it. Sex after all after when it happened. Lily knows, and you know what and something else. Summer, and when Summer means Summer. I think Hunter King needs to really get this actress needs to get the hell off the show. I'm sick of her. Who is she to judge? I cannot stand Hunter King. I cannot stand her character Summer. She's a hypocrite. Summer. Summer, because Summer is just playing the victim. Summer is playing the victim. Kyle. What about why? Who is Kyle to say to lash out at Billy when he and Summer made the bet to see if she can sleep with Billy? It's funny that Summer talks about Sally's past when she know when Lily knows something you don't, Summer, about your past with Billy. One day when what goes around comes around, you're gonna get what you deserve, and Kyle will drop you. And you know and I mean, why should you forgive Billy? Why should you forgive Billy when you the one you one that came on when seduced Billy? Billy should have told you to stop when you slept with him. I mean, this is bad writing. This is bad writing. I'm a fan of Billy, but what gives Kyle the right to judge his actions after he played low with her feelings? Billy and Summer are a mature conversation, and I really don't. And I kind of I know some of you enjoy the talk. And Chance and Abby's storyline is a little boring to me. They just got married, and now she's trying to have a kid, have a son, a child. This entire relationship is going to be about Abby trying to have a child. It seems like she's only married only married to Chance so he can give her a child. So wait, how is this? How is this? How is wait? How is this all? How is this Billy's fault? Billy's not all. It's not this. This isn't Billy's fault. It's Summer's fault. She's just as much as blame as Summer when they slept together because Summer came on to Billy and just to get what she wanted, as I remembered. Summer came on to Billy and Billy didn't stop it. She enjoyed it. Summer is playing the victim. She's a manipulative ass bitch, in my opinion. And Bill and Summer and Billy and Kyle's the one that made the bet. I'm scared. I cannot stand Summer's hypocrisy, and I cannot stand this actress Hunter King after when she lied to Michael Mooney. She needs to get the hell off the show. Hell off the show. She's a egotistical, arrogant, blonde bitch, just like her character Summer on Young and Restless. And I don't care what you fans on people say what like don't like what I say about Hunter King. Well, too bad. I know some of you think, and so what if I can say that to her fucking face? So what? I can say anything I want about her because everything, because we all know she lied about acting Michael Mooney. I know some of you think, Justin, why would you say something like, talk to Hunter King like that? Who the hell do you think you are? I have an opinion. Everyone's right. We all know it's not always, Hunter King really needs to get off the show. It's not always about her, and it's always not about her character, Summer. It's all about Summer this. It's all about Summer that. She's a joke. Her character Summer's a joke, and she's a joke on the show. I know some of the fans might not like what I say, or the cast and crew not like what I say about Hunter King, aka Summer Newman. You know what? You know why? And who? Who are the who is who are and who are Wyatt, Kyle, and Summer, and are the Judge Sally? Who does she think? Who do they think they are? They cannot judge Sally at all on the show. They cannot judge Sally at all on the TV show. Young and Restless today. And you know what? It's funny. Like I said, it's really funny how she can call Wyatt about Sally when Lily knows about her past with Billy. When Billy, she's a hypocrite, and so is her boyfriend. The writers on the show are terrible. I'm trying to think that Hunter King's character Summer is a saint. She's a good she's the victim. Summer's not the victim. She's a slut. She's a manipulative bitch, just like her mom Phyllis. Summer. I'm sick of Summer. I'm sick of actress Hunter King. Now let's see if all of you think I should say that to Hunter's face. She's not my favorite actress. As much as I don't like her character Summer, and I don't and about Wyatt and about Darren Brooks who made a character. Wyatt Brooks, Darren Brooks, who's best known for playing Wyatt on The Bold and the Beautiful. He's a hypocrite. His character is a hypocrite too. I think his character Wyatt and his character Wyatt is a piece of shit. And I think her what's her name? Katrina Flo from Bold and Beautiful. I think she's a blonde ass bitch. And I think Katrina Bowden, who plays her, is arrogant, just like Hunter King is arrogant. I know some of you, and I don't care what you people watch on this video say, like what I say about these actors. But and I can say, because about these characters, I have an opinion. That's why, that's why I do not how these writers are writing on Young and Restless about today, thinking that Summer is a goody two shoes. She has no room. She has any room. She has no room. Summer has no room to throw stones about Sally, and Kyle has no room to throw stones. I think Summer needs to look in the mirror before she judges Billy, before she judges Billy, and I think Summer needs to look in the mirror, and Kyle needs to look in the mirror. Billy needs to look in the mirror too. Both of them. Two wrongs don't make a right. It takes two to tango. But both Billy and Summer are to blame. That's why I cannot stand this girl, Summer. I can't stand this actress. Look what he did to Lola. These writers are terrible. They want people to think that Lola is a slut, and Summer is not. So that's all I would say to all of you about this my little discussion about today's Young and Restless, about Summer's hypocrisy and why Hunter King needs to get off the show. That's all I would say to all of you. So have a good afternoon. Subscribe to Justin Fleming. Hit like, make, comment, video. Peace. I'm out of here. Have a good afternoon.